This skinny, narrow country snaking down the coast of South America is easily one of the most diverse places in the continent. The lava-fueled volcanoes, sun-soaked beaches, and massive glaciers are just a few of the extreme landscapes you'll find in Chile. Among the top attractions are the world's driest desert, spectacular scenery of glaciers and fjords, and the many volcanoes along the Pacific Ring of Fire. In this video, we explore the best attractions and things to do in Chile. We've collected a list of the top Chile attractions, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Torres del Paine National Park. With crystal lakes, snow-capped mountains, and icy glaciers, it's easy to see why Torres del Paine National Park is one of the most visited attractions in Chile. While you'll need several weeks to explore everything the park has to offer, it's worth picking out a few of its most notable sites to visit during your trip. Trek through the thick forests of the Valle Francis, kayak across the sparkling blue waters of the Rio Serrano, or ice pick your way along the Gray Glacier. You can even just take a leisurely stroll through the trails while admiring the recognizable features of the park, the towering granite peaks of the Paine Mountains. Number 2, Moai Stone Statues. The Moai stone statues on Easter Island might be some of the world's most recognizable figures. There are over 1,000 volcanic stone statues scattered all over the island, which were carved by the Rapa Nui people over 600 years ago. The torsos of some of the statues are partially underground, which means you can only see the heads poking out from the surface. Although Easter Island is technically in Polynesia, the island was annexed to Chile in the late 1800s. It's a 6-hour flight from Santiago, which means it's not the easiest, or cheapest, place to reach if you're traveling through the mainland. Number 3, Lauca National Park. The uncultivated beauty of Lauca National Park is a worthwhile adventure for those visiting Chile. Located in the Andean mountain range in the north, it continues to attract visitors looking to explore the diverse, rugged landscape of Chile's outdoors. Not only are you surrounded by snow-capped volcanoes and cobalt blue lakes, but you'll also get to view a diverse variety of wildlife. Alpacas, flamingos, and more than 130 different bird species roam around the sprawling Lauca National Park. Number 4, Marble Caves. With swirls of blues, greens, blacks, and yellows, the Marble Caves is one of Chile's most extraordinary natural wonders. This intricate cave system is made up of solid marble and was carved over thousands of years by water erosion. Juxtaposed against the bright turquoise waves of the lake, it's a spectacular sight you need to see to believe. The Marble Caves are located in General Carrera Lake, the biggest lake in the country. You will need to join a boat tour or hire a kayak if you want to see the caves up close and personal. Number 5, San Rafael Glacier. The San Rafael Glacier is one of the largest ice caps in the entire northern Patagonian ice fields. Unlike other glaciers, San Rafael Glacier is surrounded by lush green jungles, which creates an unusual backdrop against the stark blue colors of the ice. It's only accessible by water, which means you'll need to plan ahead of time if you want to visit. However, many scientists believe that it might disappear entirely in just a few years, so it's best to visit the San Rafael Glacier as soon as you can. Number 6, Valle de la Luna. The stunning Valle de la Luna looks as if you're walking on the surface of another planet. This lunar landscape is located in the heart of the Atacama Desert and is comprised of giant dunes, jagged mountains, and unique rock formations. For spectacular views of Valle de la Luna, make sure to stay for sunset. As the sun disappears behind the mountainous backdrop, the sky is painted in bright shades of orange, pink, and purple. Number 7, Volcan Villarrica. Hiking Volcan Villarrica is not for the faint of heart. It's one of the most active volcanoes in all of South America, with the most recent eruption occurring in 2015. If you're up for the challenge, hiking to the summit will be one of the most memorable activities you'll ever experience. From start to finish, it takes roughly 9 hours to complete the hike. The icy hike to the peak can be very steep and requires crampons, ice picks, and even gas masks to protect yourself from the sulfuric fumes. Number 8. Pichilemu. The picturesque beach town of Pichilemu is a surfer's paradise. While the water isn't as warm as it is in other parts of the world, the barreling waves make ideal conditions for surfers of all skill levels. If you're just hopping on a board for the first time, you might consider learning at Playa Principal de Pichilemu. The calm, shallow waves and abundance of lifeguards make it an ideal place to learn how to surf. Most advanced surfers will want to ride the waves at Infernillo or Punta de Lobos. Number 9. Robinson Crusoe Island. Situated off the sparkling Chilean coast is the remote Robinson Crusoe Island. It's the second largest island in the Juan Fernandez Islands, although there are only a few hundred inhabitants. It has remained relatively untouched by tourism, except for scuba divers interested in exploring the sunken World War I shipwreck off the coast. Robinson Crusoe Island is most notably known as the island that inspired Daniel Defoe's novel, Robinson Crusoe. At last in the list, number 10. Mamalluca Observatory. Take a star-studded journey across different galaxies, planets, and constellations with a fascinating tour of the Mamalluca Observatory. The observatory is located high in the mountains in the region of Coquimbo, where it's protected against the noisy light pollution of the city. The optimal conditions of the sky mean you'll be able to see far past our own planet. Take a close look at Saturn's rings, or gaze at the craters and crevices on the Moon. You might also get to see the Omega Nebula, which is located 6,000 light-years away from Earth. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite attractions and things to do in Chile? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.